This is the latest HavocOS on the Redmi K20 Pro. Let me go into the settings first, and in the About section, if you notice, we have the HavocOS logo up top, and the Android version is 10 of course, and the Havoc version is 3.4. The security patch is latest of April 5th, 2020, and this is the 21st April 2020 build. The stock kernel is the Immensity Mi9 FOD kernel, and let me go back. If you go into the system, we do not have any system updater, but over here we have the front camera sound effects. I have it disabled, but you can use any of these from here and it should work pretty fine for you. Now let me show you how is the ROM actually working. To the left of the home screen, we have the Google Discover feed, and if you scroll down on the home screen, you can get the quick settings panel. Now if I go into the home screen settings, let me show you. This is the Pixel launcher. As you can see over here, it says Pixel launcher, and the settings and stuff are not that great. You can disable the suggestions and stuff, but there is no double tap to sleep anywhere on the home screen. Of course, there is double tap to sleep on the status bar and stuff. Those things are there. Widgets and stuff are working fine right out of the box on the home screen, and the Google Pay working out of the box too. Like, you do not need to worry about banking apps on this ROM. This is the official ROM. So now this is how the quick setting panel looks like, and you can also add multiple things like the anti-flicker mode or DC dimming, and the always on display is kind of weird over here on this ROM that I have been noticing. As you can see right now, I have the always on display enabled, but if I double tap on the status bar, as you can see, the always on display does not pop up. But yes, I do have the screen off fingerprint option enabled. So right now, as you can see, the screen is totally off. I can just tap over here and it will unlock the device. This is like really impressive stuff over here, that like I do not have to wake the device up by double tapping. I can just tap on this fingerprint area and it should unlock. Right now it gave me a haptic feedback and like it did not unlock for once, but the second time it did. Now let me try it again. As you can see, it unlocked again. The brightness just goes up every time I unlock, sometimes I have seen. So yeah, that bug is still there. Also, talking about the quick settings panel, you can also add this like FPS info so that it shows the FPS over here on the left of the screen. And of course we have this screen recorder app, and here it shows some kind of screen recording like options. We have the video bitrate. The default is 10 Mbps. You can choose 20 or 15, whatever. And then we have the audio source. You can select the internal audio if you want. You can enable this if you want to like see the touch gestures and stuff wherever you are touching. Then show stop dot is there. So yeah, you can just tap on start and it will start recording. So this is a really interesting feature for this like screen recording. You will get it like whenever you edit this over here. You can get these settings from this like over here. You also have screenshot and stuff if you want to add them. Now let me go into the settings, and here we have the configuration center, and here you get all the customizations like the status bar, quick settings, etc. options. So in the status bar we have the clock settings, then the logo option is there. The brightness control by sliding a finger on the status bar is working super fine, and also double tap to sleep is there on the status bar. Then we have network traffic indicator. I have been using a different app like this internet speed meter. It should like work fine. Even this like stock one should work fine too. We have the carrier label, icon, portrait, etc. You can choose these to like circle, dotted circle, etc. And the battery percentage, you can have it enabled or enable while charging or totally disable it. Then we have the status bar option. Here we have the headset, Bluetooth, etc. icons. Also there is this VoLTE icon over here. You cannot change the VoLTE icon over here. This is the default VoLTE icon which is present. I don't have a problem with it, but yeah. Now scrolling down, you get the Bluetooth battery stats and stuff. Let me go back to the quick settings panel. We have the quick pull down. You can choose it from right, left over here. You do not have the always option for this. And then battery estimates is there. Then background opacity you can change of the quick settings panel. Then column and row number customizations are there. You can have a header image if you want, like if you want a custom image, you can do that. And then we have the title disabling option. Then haptic feedback option is there. Auto brightness icon and adjusting brightness buttons are there. Then we have edit icon and stuff. And the slider position is there. You can choose top, bottom, or totally hide it. Let me go back. We have the lock screen settings here. We have the double tap to sleep on the lock screen. Media artwork and stuff is there. Pocket detection is there. Screen of FOD or the screen of fingerprint scanner option is there. I have it enabled over here. So that's why I can unlock whenever the device's screen is totally off. So that's a really cool feature over here, but I do not see the always on display even if I turn it off. And let me show you right now. As you can see, even if I have that option turned off, the always on display clock and stuff does not appear. This is how the fingerprint scanner looks like. And if I unlock from here, it shows a little bit of animation and then it unlocks. I have to decrease the brightness again. And then we have the recognizing animation and stuff, but you cannot choose the animations. I think we only have this animation option. Then we have error vibration options, then status bar icons and stuff, charging info and stuff is there on the lock screen. Now we have the ambient display option, and by the way, there is no always unlock with the fingerprint scanner option over here. Battery level and stuff is there on the always on display, and always on is turned on over here as you are noticing. Then we have the always on display brightness and stuff. And let me go back, we have the buttons, and from here you have the system navigation. We have the Android 10's navigation gesture, you can customize it if you want to. I did it navigation bar pill over here, I chose it long, so it looks like this longer kind of thing over here. If you are noticing, the bottom pill looks a bit long. You can choose that if you want to. 2 or 3 button navigation is there too. And then we have the power menu, and advanced reboot and stuff is there on the lock screen and stuff. You can enable it, and you can directly reboot to recovery, fast boot, or reboot just the system UI. And then we have the screen of toggle torch. I have selected the long press power button to toggle torch. Then swap keys and stuff is there for the volume buttons. Then long swipe actions are there. Let me go back, we have the gestures, and here we have the screenshot gesture. So let me show you, this is how you can like take a screenshot just like this. You can also scroll with it. This is the OxygenOS kind of scrolling screenshot. Then in the notification we have the charging LED, blink flashlight for incoming call. Then edge lighting option is there too. Let me show you. As you can see, you can choose the like edge lighting color to accent or customly change the accent color. So that's cool. The edge lighting does work, I have seen it working. Light duration and stuff, you can like change it if you want to. Let me go back, we have the heads up disabling option, then force close notification and noisy notification and stuff is there. In the battery saving we have suspend action, we have the screen next, so you can change the framework values and force higher aspect ratio if you want. Then we have animations, and here we have the whole UI animation. Then the quick toggles animation is there too. In the miscellaneous settings we have the gaming mode, you can enable it if you want to. Then we have screenshot option, like you can take a full or partial screenshot. And charging animation is there, wake up device disabling option is there, adaptive playback is there. So that's it for the customizations. Now talking about flashing this ROM quickly, I have flashed this ROM by flashing the latest MIUI firmware vendor, which is the 11.0.4, because this is a Indian Redmi K20 Pro. So I flashed that firmware vendor, and then I flashed the ROM file, then I flashed the FCrypt disabler and rebooted. In terms of wiping, I was on the Corvus OS, so it was on the OSS vendor. So I have wiped cache Dalvik system data. This ROM is based on the MIUI vendor, not the OSS vendor, so I had to clean flash it. So that's how I flashed it. You do not need any GApps because this ROM already includes GApps. And as my storage is decrypted, I have used the FCrypt disabler. You can find all the links in the description box below, so you do not need to worry. And I have used Orange Fox recovery, of course. And the stock camera over here is the ANX camera. We have all the lenses working super fine, no issues, the wide angle and stuff. In the video mode, of course, you get like up to 4K 60 FPS option, as you are noticing over here. So that's cool. And in terms of slow-mo, we have the 960 FPS option. And let me go into a option, and the front camera LED and stuff is working fine, no issues at all. Now I have also installed the Google Camera 7. It has been working fine too with all the lenses. You can also use night sight if you want to. You can click on the card right here if you want to install this Google camera. But by default we have the ANX camera present over here. Now let me show you the battery settings. This is how it looks like. We have the battery temperature on the bottom, then we have the screen usage time and stuff, and then smart charging, adaptive battery, and you can also check the full usage of the battery. In my opinion, the battery should last you a full working day without any issues. You can get up to 7 hours of screen on time almost in this ROM, pretty sure. But if you use your device very heavily, you can get up to like 6.5 hours of screen on time, pretty sure. Let me go back. In the display settings, we have the screen like stuff like styles and wallpapers, etc. Then we have the lock screen display cutout, and anti-flicker mode and stuff is there. Then we have the dark theme. Of course, I have been using the device with dark theme. It has been working totally fine without any issues. Double tap to wake and stuff is there again. And we have the styles and wallpapers option over here. And you can like customize your accent colors and stuff from here. From this like styles over here, you can change like a custom theme. And as you can see, if you go over here, you have these many accent colors. As you can see, you can choose any of them and set a custom theme. Like if you want this red color, you can use that. You can scroll through these accent colors, as you can see. So yeah, you can set a custom theme like this. And we also have these many live wallpapers present by default over here. You can apply any of them. Now talking about the sound quality over here, we have the Mi Audio Direct or Mi Sound Enhancer present, and hi-fi audio DAC is there too, and sound output via the headphone jack and Bluetooth as well in this ROM is pretty good. You can also like choose between these many headsets over here, so not a problem. The sound is really good over here on this ROM via the headset and Bluetooth as well. Now you can disable the screenshot sound, touch vibration, etc. from here in this ROM, and we do have the face unlock over here present by default still on the latest build on this ROM. Really cool. While like Evolution X and stuff removed the face unlock, but this ROM still has it. So swipe to unlock and stuff is there, and this is a really good thing that you can like choose these options. You can either choose this swipe to unlock enabled, so that's how. Let me show you. If you double tap over here and on the lock screen, it does not like pop up the camera without like you swiping up the screen. As you can see right now, if I swipe up only, then only it unlocks with my face. But if I have this option disabled, let me show you. I just disable this swipe to unlock. So I'll just like double tap on the lock screen, and right now the camera will pop and it will unlock the device, then the camera will go down. So this is a really cool option. It gives you a lot of like customizability. And in terms of the stock dialer, as you can see, it does not have a call recording option. This is the Pixel 4 kind of stock dialer, except for like call recording and stuff. VoLTE calls or like voice over Wi-Fi is working fine here. And in terms of daily driving performance and stuff, the ROM has been pretty smooth. Here is the Antutu and Geekbench score of this ROM. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.